Good afternoon, I'm Jodie Gill and this is your Midday News Fix for Wednesday the 1st of July. Our red meat sector has raised the stakes again. Its exports reached a second consecutive monthly record in May, rising to $1.6 billion. That's up 44% on last May. Meat Industry Association Chief Executive Nick Beebe says good news for meat is good news for the country.
Sector supports 120,000 jobs and is a major contributor to export earnings and regional economies.
The Deputy Prime Minister believes emotional public servants are making it hard to manage government costs. A new report's calling for Treasury to up its game, detailing a litany of blunders, including incorrect ACC deficit numbers and costings for the Inter-Islander ferry replacements. The Public Service Commission also finds some ministers are losing confidence in its advice. David Seymour is among those critiquing the agency and says he's been told Ministry of Education staff couldn't give him advice on school lunches because they were crying.
I got in the Secretary of Education and I said, this can't be true. And the Secretary said, well, they're very emotionally attached to the Program Minister.
The government's simplifying the paperwork process for after a stillbirth. Parents can now register the birth, order a birth certificate and access support services on a dedicated website, Whetū Rangitia. Until now, processes were at two different sites. South Island motorists are facing challenging icy conditions this morning as some areas drop below freezing. State Highway 8's closed between Lake Tekapo and Omarama due to black ice with temperatures as low as -5. The Transport Agency says hoar frost and freezing fog are forecast for the Mackenzie Basin and inland Canterbury through to Friday. NZTA's Mark Owen says crews will be out monitoring the roads.
We use grit, also use a de-icing agent, but this can form very quickly if the temperature does drop suddenly, so we just ask people to really just take extra care.
New Zealand restaurants are getting their sparkle back thanks to some joining elite ranks. More than 100 venues have been recognised by the Michelin Guide, with 14 awarded a single star, including Auckland's Ahi and Wanaka's Kika. Essence in Queenstown was the only venue to receive a coveted 2 stars. Restaurant Association CEO Nicola Waldron says the country wasn't guaranteed any stars, so securing 16 on the first try is huge.
Stunning achievement for a little country like ours, such a special hospitality industry.
In sport, France and Norway are the latest teams to book spots in football's round of 16 with respective wins over Sweden and Ivory Coast. A short-lived tennis singles comeback for Serena Williams, losing in 3 sets to young Australian Maya Joint in the Wimbledon first round. Kazumi Kabura says he didn't expect to be playing a third career golf major so soon after picking up an 11th hour entry into this month's Open Championship via a qualifying tournament. An NBA veteran, LeBron James, is departing the Los Angeles Lakers after 8 seasons. I'm Jodie Gill and that's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.